So it's Kaz. Well, Risky's Revenge is finally up, and what do I think of it? Well, it's pretty damn good, especially for a downloadable game on DSi. Let's start with the graphics. These are the best graphics on the system by far. WayForward really knows how to use the animation of the DS and its capabilities to full potential. And hand animations aren't that bad either, they're pretty damn good as well. And then there's the sound, which is actually not overshadowed by the visuals. They're also pretty damn good. So good that you can actually download them. And now the plot. Now, I don't want to really talk about this much, mainly because if you're going to be playing a game about a purple-haired genie who fights a purple-skinned pirate for a story, I have one question. Have you played Final Fantasy? Go play a fucking Final Fantasy game. End of story. It's a silly plot, but it does have some good jokes, I'll give it that. But it's not worth playing for the story. It's about the gameplay. And now we come to the most important part, the gameplay. Now, to begin with, it's very much reminiscent of old school games from the 8-bit and 16-bit era, but there's two series which in particular it takes off of mostly, Castlevania and Metroid. The Castlevania bit is so very obvious, the old-fashioned whip from the old school Castlevania games to whip enemies with. Instead, this time, it's hair rather than an actual whip. And with regards to Metroid, it's similar in the fact that you have to collect certain items in order to progress through the game, except this time it's transformations rather than actual items such as missiles and bombs. And each transformation plays very differently, almost like a different character. And they're all played very well. Each one has their own abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. The elephant, for example, is more powerful, the monkey is quicker, and the mermaid can go underwater. These transformations are also necessary to backtrack to get certain items that you may have missed, such as extra health bars, new magic gems to upgrade yourself, or new spells. The game plays and controls extremely well, for the most part. The only thing that I have to complain about is the map system. The map doesn't specify how far you are in that area, it just shows that you're in that area. And when you go to a different layer, it takes a little bit of time when you're in that layer. Still, this is a minor complaint, but it does get very frustrating after a while. I also didn't like the ending, but I'm not going to say anything, especially considering you're not going to be playing this game for a story. The bottom line is this, though. It's the best DSiWare game available, and one of the best on the systems, let alone on DSiWare. If you have a DSi and you don't have it, then what the hell are you doing with it? Go play the game, because I'm not joking. It's one of the best DS games on the system. Period. Shantae Risky's Revenge gets a solid 9 from me. Well, that's all I have to say for now, so until then, comment, subscribe, and get ready for the next review. Coming up soon.